The biggest difference that I noticed while investing in the US and while investing in India was just the founder mentality. Here in the US are much more willing to take bigger bets and larger risks as opposed to people in India. They still play a little safe. Even back in like 2021 or 22, this is pre-GPT and AI revolution that came about. People were still thinking about how can deep learning models and AI, what kind of role they can play in not just traditional software businesses, but deep technology. You know, we're talking about like space. When we just talk about space, we probably think about launching rockets into the space. But here in the US, people are already thinking about what's going to happen in the next 15, 20 years. We'll launch all of these satellites and rockets and all of these into the orbits and the atmosphere, but then there's going to be a lot of debris, a lot of wastage in the space. Who's going to clear and clean all of that? So people were thinking 5-10 years ahead, thinking that there's going to be a space cleanup opportunity. We want to be thinking about that. Nobody in India was thinking about that because, for instance, we had not launched a lot of satellites and rockets from a private sector point of view. We had launched a lot of it from ISRO and the government point of view. But we saw a lot of companies in the last 5-6 years do a lot of privatized launches from India. So that's technically where two geographies were. That's a great example of how the US is thinking about let's clean up space.
Yeah, next 10 years,
20 years. And in India, we're thinking about can we launch our first satellite? Can we do from a privatized manner?